The year is 2025. America stands at a crossroads. On one side we have the principles of individual liberty, limited government, and economic freedom that have made this nation a beacon of hope for the world. On the other side, we see the encroaching shadow of socialism, fueled by the radical left and their allies in the Democratic Party. Their policies are not just wrong, they are dangerous. They represent a clear and present danger to the American dream. The American people have seen firsthand the disastrous results of leftist governance. From the economic turmoil to the chaos at our southern border, the evidence is undeniable. Yet the Democrats seem determined to double down on their failed policies. They obstruct President Trump at every turn, seemingly more interested in scoring political points than in solving the nation's problems. Their motives are clear: to regain power at any cost, even if it means further dividing the country and undermining the very foundations of our republic. This is not hyperbole. This is the reality we face. This is a battle for the soul of America. The stakes have never been higher. The future of our nation hangs in the balance. We must choose our path wisely. The American economy thrived under President Trump's leadership. Tax cuts and deregulation unleashed a wave of prosperity, creating jobs and boosting wages for workers at all levels. But the left couldn't stand it. They called it trickle-down economics and claimed it only benefited the wealthy. They were wrong, plain and simple. Then came the Biden administration and their disastrous policies. They reversed course, raising taxes and burdening businesses with regulations. The results were predictable. Economic growth slowed, inflation soared, and American families struggled to make ends meet. The left's economic agenda is not about helping the working class, it's about control. They want to create a society dependent on government handouts where individual initiative is stifled, and the American dream becomes a distant memory. The crisis at our southern border is not a natural disaster, it's a man-made catastrophe. It's the direct result of the Democrats' open borders policies and their refusal to enforce immigration laws. They claim to be compassionate, but their compassion is misplaced. Their policies have made our country less safe. They have empowered drug cartels and human traffickers. They have overwhelmed our border patrol agents and stretched our resources thin, and they have left countless American communities vulnerable to the scourge of illegal immigration. President Trump understands that a nation without borders is no nation at all. He knows that we must secure our border, enforce our laws, and put the safety of American citizens first. Section 4. The taxman cometh Democrats' threat to your wallet. Remember the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act? The one that put more money in your pocket and gave the economy a much-needed boost? Well, the Democrats want to take it all away. They claim it was a giveaway to the rich, but we all know the truth. We all saw our paychecks go up. We all felt the benefits of a stronger economy. But the left's thirst for higher taxes is insatiable. They want to raise taxes on families, on small businesses, on anyone and everyone who dares to succeed in this country. They claim it's about fairness, but it's really about control. They want to punish success and redistribute wealth, even if it means destroying the very engine of economic growth. The expiration of the TCJA is a ticking time bomb for the American economy. If it's allowed to expire, we can expect to see taxes skyrocket, economic growth grind to a halt, and the American dream slip further out of reach for millions of hardworking Americans. Section 5. The swamp fights back, obstructionism, and personal gain. From the moment President Trump took office, he has faced relentless opposition from the entrenched interests in Washington, D.C., the so-called swamp. They have tried to undermine his presidency at every turn, using every dirty trick in the book. They have launched baseless investigations, spread lies and disinformation, and obstructed his agenda at every opportunity. Their motives are clear: to protect their own power and privilege. They are threatened by President Trump's commitment to draining the swamp and putting the American people first. They are afraid of his success in exposing their corruption and hypocrisy. But President Trump will not be deterred. He will continue to fight for the American people, no matter the obstacles thrown in his path. He knows that the stakes are too high to back down now. Section 6. Restoring American Greatness, Trump's Vision for the Future. Despite the relentless attacks, President Trump remains committed to his vision of a stronger, more prosperous, and more secure America. He believes in the American people and their boundless potential. He knows that together we can overcome any challenge and build a brighter future for generations to come. His agenda is clear: to create jobs, grow the economy, secure our borders, protect our communities, and restore America's standing in the world. He is a leader who puts America first, who understands the needs of working families, and who is not afraid to fight for what he believes in. The choice before us is clear. We can continue down the path of leftist extremism, a path that leads to economic ruin, open borders, and a weaker America. Or we can choose the path of strength, prosperity, and security, the path forged by President Trump. The future of our nation depends on it.